Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy King67 here, back with another video. Before we get into this video, I just want to remind you out there, they are kings and queens, and I hope you all are having a very, very blessed day. Now, today, I got another mock draft. It's my third of the year. You know me, I'm doing them every single week, but I have an idea. I think every Thursday or maybe every Friday, I'm going to do a second mock draft of the week, but it's going to be with trades, so that we can maybe make it even more realistic compared to what I'm doing right now. But as always, I do appreciate when you guys do give me your different opinions and what you think I did wrong or what I did right in the mock draft, so I can just enhance my general knowledge and then make my next mock draft even better than the last one. And guys, y'all have been amazing in the comments. Y'all are mad respectful. You know, we're just peacefully arguing kind of about these draft picks. Not arguing, you know, we're just debating, right? But nonetheless, the Jacksonville Jaguars have locked up the #1 overall draft pick after the New York Jets, after they won their second straight game. Now, the Jaguars, who they're taking with the #1 overall pick, I think it's pretty obvious. It's got to be Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, that's been known that he's going #1 overall in his draft class for like 3 years, ever since he was a true freshman and beat Alabama in the national championship game. Next, we have the New York Jets on the clock. But I think, honestly, with Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're going to have a lot of cap room in the offseason. They have a lot of picks. They could really turn around their franchise in this next year. Not turn it around and then become like a title contender, you know. But they could maybe sneak into the playoffs, 8-8, 9-7, who knows. But I do like the future of the Jacksonville Jaguars with Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. Second overall pick, we have the angry New York Jets fans. Listen, guys, I know you're mad. I know you're mad you're not going to get Trevor Lawrence, all right? But do you make a decision and take another quarterback at #2? I know a lot of you guys tell me if they pass up on Justin Fields at 2, it's a mistake. It's a big mistake. If you look up Sam Darnold's record as a starting quarterback for the New York Jets, I think you guys would be a little surprised. It's not one of the worst in the league, you know? I mean, it's not great. I mean, I don't even really know it, to be honest. Let's look it up. Let's do our own research. You know, these are things that I should just have research before I do these mock drafts. Will it even show me Sam Darnold's record as a starter? I'm pretty sure it's close to 500. Let's see. Bang. Pro Football. Where we got? Has he played all these weeks? All right, it's 13 and 24. All right, 13 and 24. You think so? He went 4-9, 7-6, and this year's like 2-9. Obviously, it's not good, right? So 13 and 24, not as good as I was thinking in my mind. But you gotta think about it like this: Sam Darnold has had little to no help, and I'm telling you, I don't think they go Justin Fields. I don't think Justin Fields is like astronomically gonna be better than Sam Darnold, but he might. I don't know what to do. Would the Jets take quarterback here? I know last time I had them taking Zach Wilson. I just feel like they would do that. I don't know why. Alright, let me switch it up. Dude, I don't... Guys, this one pick is taking me like 15 minutes. I wish I was like live streaming and you could like just tell me who to pick. But I have no idea. If I was the Jets, if I really was the Jets GM, I would trade back out of this spot. Whoever else needs a quarterback that badly, collect as many assets, as much talent as possible. That's what I would really do. But since we're not doing any trades in this mock draft, I'll have him taking Justin Fields. Last time I had him taking Zach Wilson, and the majority of you guys said, what do you think? And take Justin Fields. But there are some people that are Justin Fields doubters out there. They say they can't trust a quarterback from Ohio State. I don't blame them. I can't really think off the top of my head of a good quarterback that came out of Ohio State. As we talk about Ohio State quarterbacks, Dwayne Haskins has been released by the Washington football team today, which is pretty interesting. A lot of Giants fans want us to take him over Daniel Jones. Not saying, you know, we did make the right choice. I think just Daniel Jones, character-wise, regardless of talent, character-wise, much better than Dwayne Haskins. Now we have the Dolphins with the #3 overall pick. They need wide receiver, linebacker, interior offensive line. I still have them taking a wide receiver. In all honesty, I think I got them taking Devontae Smith right here. Devontae Smith has played absolutely ridiculous this year. Absolutely insane. Him and Tua, they're already boys. Unless Ryan Fitzpatrick, I don't know what they're doing with Tua. Ryan Fitzpatrick, great clutch performance against the Raiders. But I don't know what they're doing with Tua. They're playing him, taking him out, starting him, benching him. I don't know what's going on there. And my dog is yelling. I don't know my dog's yelling. But we have the Falcons at number 4. Last time I messed up really badly, and I gave him Micah Parsons, which I knew I shouldn't have. I was like trying to talk myself out of it. But I was like, Micah Parsons is there. Let me just give it to him. So that's not happening. You guys want quarterback. Like, Matt Ryan's not the guy no more? What's going on? I think I got him taking Gregory Rousseau. I don't think they take quarterback. I don't see it. I can see where you're coming from. Oh yeah, you might need quarterback. But if I had to keep it realistic and if I had to bet on it, they're not taking quarterback. Now at the number 5 pick, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. And this time the Eagles are going to get their hands on Jamar Chase out of LSU. Jalen Hurts had a decent performance, I guess. Who's going to be the starting quarterback moving forward after this year, Wentz or Jalen Hurts? I don't know. I saw Bang on Twitter make some interesting points. He basically just said, if you think Hurts is better than Wentz, you're sadly mistaken, to put it nicely. Wentz has put together some good seasons in the past, but this year was just one to forget for sure. So maybe you let them battle it out in camp, see what happens. But I wouldn't put Wentz back in there, at least for this season, because just for this season speaking, I think Hurts has looked to be the better quarterback. He's more mobile behind that offensive line and stuff like that, you know. But Jamar Chase at number 5, it's a very good pick from the Eagles. Number 6, we have the Bengals, and they're still going to get the number 2 prospect, offensive tackle Penei Sewell out of Oregon. Yet again, just protect Joe Burrow. Give him more time to throw to those talented wide receivers. T. Higgins, game by game, he's looking like a bona fide superstar. AJ Green will always have that veteran presence, but he is a free agent, so he might leave. Who knows what's going to happen there. But the Bengals, honestly, I like their future. I like what they're building over there in Cincinnati. Number 7, we have the Detroit Lions. The interior defensive lineman, they're going wide receiver. They got Marvin Jones and Kenny Golladay, both free agents. Who knows? Maybe a team's going to overpay for one of them. So at this spot, you're taking Jalen Waddle. You just need to. I saw reports that maybe they end up trading like Matt Stafford somewhere. Who knows if that happens? Would I do that if I was a Lions team? It depends what I would get in return. But I think Matt Stafford is probably one of the more underrated quarterbacks in this league. I think he's a very good quarterback, just overall in general. Just his leadership, his arm strength, his accuracy, his decision making. He's just a little bit above average. I'm not saying he's elite. He's just above average. Now at the 8th pick, we have my favorite team in New York football, Giants. We could go a lot of different directions. We need edge, linebacker, wide receiver, corner. You look at the top wide receivers, all the wide receivers are off the board at this point in time, right? So now you go linebacker, maybe. You got Micah Parsons there. But honestly, will we put Micah Parsons next to Blake Martinez? Will we do that? Or will we look for edge more? Or will we go corner, Patrick Surtain? I feel like in this spot, there's just a lot of different choices you can make. And just please, Giants, don't make the wrong choice, all right? Please. But I think, I mean, this all depends, you know. It's so tough to do a mock draft when you have no idea what's going to go on in free agency, because we know free agency happens before the draft. So if I had to say out of these players, I think they take top prospect Micah Parsons. I think it's between. I don't think they take edge. I don't think they take Kwity Paye, but they might. Dude, that might literally be the pick. Kwity Paye might be the pick. Because if you look, hold up, let's look at corners. Corners, there's a lot of top ranked corners. You can maybe get one at the top of the second, Sean Wade, maybe. And you look at edge. What do we see in edge? Well, edge, bro, it's either you're a dog or you're not, right? But you could get good edge rushers in the second round, like Aziz maybe. And then you look at linebacker. Linebackers, Zayvon Collins, Dylan Moses, Nick Bolton, all solid options. What would they prioritize most? We just signed Logan Ryan to a new contract. So we're going to have Logan Ryan, Xavier McKinney, Julian Love, James Bradbury, Isaac Yiadom, all locked up to contracts, right? So that's like a lot of players in the secondary. And Jabril. I didn't even say Jabril. I didn't Jabril. So that's a lot of players in the secondary. We know we like to move pieces around. So I don't think we're taking a corner with this pick. Now it's either edge or linebacker. And I think we're just taking Kwity Paye. I think we're taking Kwity Paye. We need to be able to rush the quarterback more effectively. I mean, I'm pretty sure our leading sack getter is Leonard Williams, like interior defensive lineman. Like, we need to just get a solid edge rusher could change your whole entire defense. So I think Kwity Paye is our man at number 8. Number 9, linebacker, falls perfectly to the everyone's telling me that they need a quarterback. This is another big spot for debate. That the Panthers need a quarterback. So people are saying Teddy's not the guy. Teddy might be the guy. He might not be the guy. But I think you're right. With Zach Wilson here, you're not passing up on Zach Wilson. They take Zach Wilson at the number 9 spot. Number 10, quarterback is the most needed position for the Broncos. Easy pick, Trey Lance again. I think I had them taking Trey Lance at like the 13th spot in my last mock draft, but I haven't taken them again. Now we're at 11 for the Dallas Cowboys, and this falls perfectly to Patrick Surtain. Come on, what's going on? All right, there we go. Patrick Surtain at Alabama. So now we see Micah Parsons dropping down the board. Let's just like think, what team would possibly move up for a linebacker? I don't know. It's interesting to think about, but I do think Patrick Surtain comes off the board to 11 to the Dallas Cowboys. With the 12th overall pick, the Los Angeles Chargers. They need offensive tackle, interior offensive lineman, and corner. I think they got to go Christian Darrisaw right here. Top rated tackle left on the board. Bang, right there. Protect Justin Herbert's. Interior offensive lineman, interior defensive lineman, safety, offensive tackle, quarterback, all needs for the Minnesota Vikings. Maybe they trade Kirk Cousins, but who would want Kirk Cousins? I'm not sure. It's kind of a similar situation with the Eagles. Like, who's going to want to trade for Carson Wentz? I think maybe the Patriots could turn him into back into what he was, But I think I always have the Vikings taking the same player. Who was it? Wyatt, interior offensive lineman. It's the guy Wyatt, yeah, Wyatt Davis, and no one's ever complained about it, So I'm gonna keep having them take Wyatt Davis, but they might be a team that could trade down, because is there any other top quarterbacks left on the board? There's not. There's Kyle Trask. Isn't he a Heisman finalist or something? Like, he's had a good season. Now the San Francisco 49ers, let's exit out of here. Let's go to all again. Interior offensive lineman and corner. They have 2 needs for interior offensive lineman. But someone's taking Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons isn't falling this far. He's just not. But I don't think the 49ers, obviously they got Fred Warner, who's a beast. So not taking linebacker. So they're going to take a corner. They're taking Caleb Farley, the number 8 prospect out of Virginia Tech. I think he was lower before in previous weeks. He's been moving up the boards. I see him. I respect. Now we have probably the match made in heaven, number 15. I had this last week. I'm going to have it again. Kyle Pitts going 15th to the New England Patriots. Now it's like Micah Parsons is just there. But Micah Parsons is finding a home with the Las Vegas Raiders. Josh Jacobs, I have no idea why you didn't just score that touchdown. You see what happens, man? That guy's like so caught up in he's literally fantasy owners. You live rent free in Josh Jacobs' head. He literally didn't want to score a touchdown just to be like, yo, fantasy owners, screw you. But you know what? That wasn't the right football play. Just score the touchdown. They still it's just terrible, bro. I don't know what he's thinking. I'm done in fantasy. I've been out. I never even had Josh Jacobs on my team, but I know you Josh Jacobs owners that are playing in the finals. You must have been a little tight. But let's go. Micah Parsons, linebacker. Out of Penn State, goes 16th to the Raiders. I don't really see that happening in real life, in the real draft, but in my mock draft, it's happening. Now we got the Cardinals. Team need, number 1 need is corner. Bang, the man out of South Carolina going to the Cardinals, J.C. Horn. Now we have the Colts, who, I don't know, they keep saying they need quarterback. Do they need quarterback? I know Colts fans have commented in my comment section saying, you're dumb, they got to take quarterback. You don't know what you're talking about, I think they're chilling at quarterback. So offensive tackle, Jalen Mayfield. This is where a bunch of the tackles are. Oh, did someone move up or did someone move down? Samuel Cosme moved down. I think he was like the 14th ranked prospect. He's at 24 now, if I'm not mistaken. So offensive tackle, corner, wide receiver. Don't need wide receiver. I don't think wide receiver is that big of a need. You have Paris Campbell, Pittman. T.Y. is a free agent though. Zach Pascal. I mean, it's not great receivers, but they're just there, I mean, Campbell and Pittman, you took back-to-back years in the second round, I'm pretty sure, so it should be good there. I think they go offensive tackle to add to that great offensive line that they already have. Or they might go corner. I haven't taken tackle. Let's go Jalen Mayfield to the Indianapolis Colts. Now the Washington team that definitely they need quarterback. Now I was thinking I didn't have them earlier selecting quarterback. I was like maybe they give Dwayne Haskins a run. Dwayne Haskins obviously cannot be your franchise quarterback. Just a bad decision maker on and off the field. So let's go quarterback. Let's have him taking Kyle Trask. Damn, Desmond Ridder goes one spot ahead of Mac Jones. Okay. But Kyle Trask to the Washington football team. Alex Smith, great story. Much respect to that guy's bravery, courage, everything. But he's not the man moving forward. Kyle Allen, decent guy. I feel like he's had his opportunity. We've seen what he's capable of. Now the Chicago Bears are kind of the odd man out of this whole quarterback thing. Would they reach, this is a 101st ranked prospect in the draft. You're going to reach in the first round of 20th for Mac Jones when you could probably get him in the second round? If you think he's your franchise guy, you go and do that. But I don't think they're reaching at 20 to get Mac Jones. Comment down below if you think anything different from that. But then your offensive tackle, let's give him offensive tackle. Samuel Cosme. I know he slid down the rankings, but we still have him taking Samuel Cosme. Now we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kyle Pitts, if they could get Trevor Lawrence, Kyle Pitts, that kind of duo would be insane. But it looks like they need tackle, tight end, corner. There's Eric Stokes. Tackle, who we seeing? There's no Liam Eckenberg has also fallen down the list. Same with Rashawn Slater. So who we got them taking? I think they're taking Eric Stokes. But they might want to take tackle. I think they go tackle regardless, man. Regardless. They've seen what happened to Joe Burrow. You don't want that happening to your number 1 overall pick, man. Tearing his ACL, going out for the season. Let's have him taking Rashawn Slater out of Northwestern. Number 22 overall pick, the Cleveland Browns need a linebacker. Bang. They got their guy, Jeremiah Owusu. Cut him all, linebacker at Notre Dame. Solid pick. Hey, the Dolphins also needed a linebacker. Unfortunately, they're not going to get that guy. They might get another linebacker, but they need interior offensive lineman. They might go... No, they wouldn't go back-to-back wide receiver. They don't need a running back. They might go edge. Yeah, I think they go edge. They go Joseph Osai, the best, top-rated player of their needs. Edge, and that's a very good player, I think. Very, very good player, Joseph Osai. Now we got the number 24 overall team, the Baltimore Ravens, who have been picking it up as of lately. Lamar Jackson is kind of returning back to his MVP form of last season, but they need safety, edge, wide receiver. They're going wide receiver. They're going Rashad Bateman out of Minnesota. Give the man some help. Don't have him rely on Willie Snead, all right? And Boykin, don't have him rely on those guys, all right? And Marquise Brown, he's not number 1 receiver either. Get Rashad Bateman, just get talent around Lamar Jackson on offense. Your defense is always going to be good. I don't know why your defense it's always going to be good. Number 25 overall pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, edge, interior defensive lineman. They don't need receiver, don't need running back. Edge, get the man edge, or interior defensive lineman. You could go Jay Tufili, which I feel like has been a popular pick that I've given them multiple times. But I'm giving them Eric Stokes. I think they need help. I think they need more help than people are realizing in that secondary. Number 26 overall pick, the Tennessee Titans, edge, interior defensive lineman, wide receiver. I don't see the wide receiver need necessarily. Edge, interior defensive lineman, Jay Tufili. Welcome to the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans, I think they could be a Super Bowl contender. I think the last 3 picks, Ravens, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Titans, they could maybe challenge for that title this year. Although I do think I'm gonna cop out and take the most obvious pick. The Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl this year. But the Jets are on the clock with their 2nd overall pick in the first round. In a corner, edge, wide receiver. They're taking Terrace Marshall Jr. out of LSU or Najee Harris. Who would I have him take? This is tough. I think Najee Harris is gonna be legit in this league. Travis Etienne, I know he's ranked higher, but I think Harris is gonna be the better running back. Who would you take? I think you just take a guy that you could just turn around and hand the ball off to, get 4.5, 4.6 yards per carry. Let's go to Najee Harris. I know Terrace Marshall Jr. might be you guys Jets fans. You know what to do. Comment section down below. Let me know what you think. All right. Now we have the Buffalo Bills corner, linebacker, offensive tackle, edge. Right? They're taking my man Zaven. Where is he? Zaven Collins out of Tulsa is going to the Buffalo Bills. Now we have the Saints on the clock. They need linebacker, quarterback, corner, wide receiver. Oh, I could see at this point in time, I could really see the Packers maybe trading up. But what will happen here? I don't think the Steelers are taking wide receiver. The Saints might. They really might. They got Michael Thomas, who's going through his injuries issues. Obviously still number 1 wide receiver in this league. Emmanuel Sanders. Then they got a bunch of Traquan Smith. They just got a bunch of other names out there. So would they prioritize wide receiver over linebacker and corner? I don't think they're taking a quarterback. I don't think they're taking Mac Jones at this spot. But linebacker and cornerback. Cornerback Sean Wade is a top-ranked 1. Linebacker, you got to scroll all the way down to Dylan Moses. You got Demario Davis. I think he's a free agent after this year. I think that's what's going on there. Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore, Janoris Jenkins. I'm guessing Janoris Jenkins is a free agent if they're saying corner's their biggest need. What do I do for them? Maybe a tight end? This is a tough spot to go. I feel like let's have him take Sean Wade. Let's have him take Sean Wade at Ohio State. Let me know if you guys think they would take Terrace Marshall. Now offensive tackle for the Steelers is the move. Liam Eckenberg. I think I've had them take him all three mock drafts. And that leaves the dream pairing of Terrace Marshall Jr. going to the Green Bay Packers, playing alongside Aaron Rodgers. This is going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful to see Devontae Adams. He literally, he's top 3 wide receiver in the league. Devontae Adams. I think he's number 1. I don't know. Maybe. Who's... There's so many good wide receivers out there. Tyreek, D-Hop, Julio, Stephon Diggs turned into a crazy receiver. Michael Thomas when he's healthy. There's so many good receivers out there. I don't know. It's tough to say who's number 1, 2, and 3, and so forth, But I think if you pair this guy, Terrace Marshall Jr., opposite side of Devontae Adams, the Packers, they're gonna be issues. There's gonna be issues for defensive coordinators. But here we got the Chiefs with the last pick in the first round. Wide receiver, interior offensive lineman, linebacker, and they're going to be taking the man Elijah Vera Tucker out of the University of Southern California. And that is going to complete my mock draft. I really wish they gave you a grade. I wish Tom McShay gave me a grade on how we think I did. But let's just go over the first couple top picks. Trevor Lawrence to the Jags. Justin Fields to the Jets. Devontae Smith climbing all the way up to number 3 to the Dolphins. Gregory Rousseau, Jamar Chase. But you can keep scrolling on and on and on. Let me see if any pick out here stood out where I was like, I don't think Micah Parsons is going to go 16. I think he's going to go earlier than that. Anything else? I think Kyle Trask will go to the Washington football team. I could very much see that happening. I think Joseph Asai is a great steal for the Dolphins. I think if the Dolphins get Devontae Smith and Joseph Asai with their 2 picks, that's really, really good. I think Najee Harris is going to be really good for the Jets. Any other picks that it's like Terrace Marshall, of course, I've been saying over and over again. If he went to the Packers, it's going to be really, really good. But guys, comment down below what you guys think as always. And if you do want me to start doing Thursday, I don't know if I should do Thursday or Friday, my mock draft with trades. Comment down below which day you think I should do. But if you guys did overall, just enjoy the video. Make sure to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. This has been your boy, King7, and I'm out. Peace.